Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky continues to aid its neighbors hit by Helene as one local church begins a toy drive. And as a part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, officials are reminding women to schedule a regular mammogram screening.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are inching up to that 6:30 mark this Monday morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast. Monday, we are looking for something great. And I think, Megan, you have that for us.
I do, in fact, have that for you. It's going to be a nice day. It's a little bit cool this morning, but temperatures are going to get nice and beautiful for your Monday afternoon. But taking a look this morning outside of your door, this is Pikeville. A little bit of hazy, but not too bad fog-wise. And right now in London Corbin Airport, you can see not a single patch of fog in sight. Current temperatures about 40 degrees at that airport, but throughout the region, this is really the trend. We're seeing the upper 30s and low 40s across the area. 39 for Williamsburg, 40 for Middlesboro, 48 if you're in Jackson, a little bit warmer there, and 48 in Monticello as well. And as you continue throughout the day, there are those beautiful temperatures to look forward to. We're seeing that mid-70 mark with some areas hitting that upper 70s potentially for today. So it'll be a wonderful day, nice and sunny skies for us as well as you're continuing through the next 12 hours. You can see not any clouds to worry about. Sunrise this morning will be at 7:48, and we will have the bus stop forecast in just a couple of minutes. Madison?
All right, Megan, thank you. Governor Andy Beshear has ordered flags at all state buildings to be lowered to half-staff from sunrise to sunset today. The occasion is for a Whitley County soldier who served in the Korean War. Raymond Hall of Mountain Ash was killed in a battle with North Korean People's Army forces in July 1950. A graveside service and an interment will take place today at the Calverton National Cemetery in Calverton, New York. A Laurel County paramedic is back home after a crash put him in the hospital. The president of Ambulance Incorporated of Laurel County says Lieutenant Will Bishop was returning from a call Saturday night on East Highway 80 when he drove off the road. It is unclear what led to the crash. No other vehicles were involved. Bishop was airlifted to UK Hospital for treatment. Ambulance Incorporated says Bishop is back home and was, quote, just bruised and banged up. In the wake of Hurricane Helene, communities are still picking up the pieces, and two Breathitt County organizations are doing their part to help. Panbull Church and the Russo Fire Department are partnering to collect toys for children in the impacted areas. For children who have faced adversity, co-pastor of the church, Lee Johnson, says any gift, no matter how small, will make an impact.
Asking for gifts for these children, you know, a $20 gift, a $10 gift might not seem much to you, but to these children, it's everything. And we're making a plea to the public, you know. North Carolina come to us when we were in need. It's time that we return the favor.
You can drop off any toy at Panbull Church or the Russo Fire Department. Both locations are also still accepting supplies for flood relief. The London Police Department reported Saturday that it seized the largest amount of fentanyl ever recorded within London city limits. Officers, along with the department's Special Investigation Unit, found more than a kilogram of fentanyl and more than 1,000 fentanyl pills. Officials with the department say the street value is estimated more than $50,000. This is an ongoing investigation. A Corbin man is facing charges after he was reportedly found trafficking drugs. Officers with the London Police Department pulled over 57-year-old Stacy Farley after he violated several traffic violations. When they pulled Farley over, police found a large quantity of suspected meth in his possession. He was charged with trafficking in a controlled substance and was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center. A Wayne County man is in jail following a narcotics investigation. The investigation originally began in August when police stopped Randall Hall II. They told him the reasoning for doing so. They later reportedly found a crystal substance believed to be meth in his pants pocket during the traffic stop. A warrant was later obtained for him, leading to his arrest. He was taken to the Wayne County Detention Center. Kinetic is reporting another copper theft, this time in Perry County. Officials say a person of interest was seen on security cameras last Thursday night in the Upper River Road area near the train tracks in Viper. A copper cable was removed from a utility pole, creating an outage. Crews have since repaired the line. Last week, we also reported another incident in Cumberland of Harlan County. A reward of up to $10,000 is being offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction. The Whitley County Detention Center is facing a lawsuit after claims that an inmate died from inadequate care. The lawsuit claims 40-year-old Kyle Barton was being held at the detention center last month when he became severely ill but was not given treatment even with documented requests. Barton reportedly suffered a serious fall from his weakness that resulted in a fatal brain injury. His parents filed the suit against the detention center, listing the Kentucky Department of Corrections and several high-ranking officials as defendants. The family is seeking punitive damages and reimbursement for medical and funeral expenses. The deadline to request a mail-in absentee ballot is only 1 day away. Tomorrow, October 22nd, will be the last chance to submit your request. All mail-in absentee ballots must be received by 6 p.m. on Election Day, which is November 5th, to be counted. County clerks are encouraging folks to cast their ballot early and avoid waiting until the last minute. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and folks in London gather to raise awareness and support those currently battling while honoring those lost. Dressed in pink and racing for a cure, hundreds of people participated in the second annual Dash for a Cure race on Sunday. Organizer Don Taylor says simply being there for those battling cancer can make a big impact.
Whether it be a mastectomy or chemo or radiation, and prayer. Prayer is an important thing. I've heard so many people say how much they really appreciated people praying for them and helping them through their ordeal that they were facing.
Taylor says proceeds from the event went to the Baptist Health Carlisle Keith Young Cancer Fund, furthering their support for those battling cancer by paying for transportation, forms of therapy, and more. Mammograms are crucial to detecting breast cancer. Doctors say the more dense breast tissue you have, the harder it is to see breast cancer. Dr. Laura Shepherdson, who is the head of breast imaging for Cleveland Clinic, says dense breast tissue can also increase a woman's risk for developing breast cancer. Reports show nearly half of women who are 40 and older have it. The FDA is now requiring doctors to tell a woman if she falls into this category. Additional screening methods like using an ultrasound or MRI are recommended.
This is all about education and really making sure patients understand why early detection is so important. It gives you many more options in terms of treatment, less invasive treatments. So the key is to find it early.
Doctors say women should get annual screening mammograms when they turn 40. However, those screenings may need to start sooner depending on personal risk factors and family history. Construction in Laurel County is impacting several businesses. For several months now, crews have been working on Highway 192 between I-75 and US 25. The construction has caused a decline in sales for Cornet Farm Fresh. Owner Rhonda Cornet says with an increase in traffic and since folks can no longer turn left into and out of their parking lot, several of her customers try to avoid the area altogether.
But the customers are frustrated. You know, they like coming here to our Farm to Table Cafe. They like to have lunch here. A lot of them have a 30-minute to 45-minute lunch break, and usually we can get them in and out. But with traffic, some of them can't even make it here during their 30 minutes because it takes so long to get here.
Cornet says they are not against the project as it should help with traffic in the long run. Southeast Community and Technical College has been awarded grant money for the Appalachian Regional Commission. The funding, worth more than $1.6 million, will be to establish 2 training programs to help students develop work skills and earn certifications. Administrators with SKCTC say they will establish commercial driver's license and lineman training programs. Kentuckians can now get a license plate that celebrates Red River Gorge. Created by Wolfe County Search and Rescue team member Kevin Osborne, the plate shows off his painting called Red River Gorge Archway to Heaven. The 10 of the $44 it costs to purchase the license plate will go back to the rescue team. Chief John May says as a team of nearly 50 volunteers, it will help alleviate several costs they face.
Outfitting those people, buying equipment, stuff's expendable, ropes wear out, clothing wears out, so you have to replace all that constantly. And this is, we hope, would be a way that people can have, a little slice of Kentucky, a very popular location on the back of their vehicle that, supports tourism within the state, and then also supports the rescue efforts of the Wolfe County Search and Rescue team.
The plate is available in county clerk's offices throughout the state. And another new license plate will soon be available in Kentucky. The plate supports the Commonwealth's emergency medical responders. $10 from each plate will benefit the Kentucky EMS Memorial Foundation. The foundation says they should be arriving to local county clerk's offices soon.
Those temperatures are a little bit cold today. We're in the upper 30s and low 40s across the board. 37 for Manchester, 40 for both London and Middlesboro. So it is a colder day. You might need to start up your car a little bit before you leave just to get it warm before you head onto the road. Satellite and radar is nice and clear this morning. There isn't much going on, and there won't be for the rest of the day. It'll be a nice and sunny day. If you're in Harlan or Middlesboro, you're at 0.3 of a mile visibility, so that's something to be wary about while you're on the road this morning. Looking at the highs, though, as you continue to go through the rest of your day, it'll be nice and warm in those mid-70 mark, but we will see some places potentially going up to the upper 70s as you continue throughout your day. But as you look at the bus stop forecast, it's nice and clear, and as you are heading off to school, about 46 degrees will be your temperature by the time you head home. Be nice and sunny, 75 by the time you leave. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. And thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. This high-tech jersey is letting more soccer fans get in on the action by helping deaf fans feel the energy of the game.